Oh,
God,
my God.
that'd be good.
Great.
All right.
All right. Go ahead, you're
Is it recording?
Yeah, it's recording.
Oh, hell yeah. Hi. Hello. We're back. This is episode 3 of the WikiPod. I'm PJ.
I'm Guy.
All right, folks. Now, Guy, we introduced this on the last episode, guessing what the category is going to be. You want to go first? What's your guess?
Yeah. Well, I want it to be white dudes, but I'm gonna to make it more interesting. I'm gonna pick. It was rich white dudes. It can't just be
Right.
white dudes. White dudes would be stupid. But I'm going to let's see. I'm thinking weather.
Weather.
Yeah.
Just weather in general.
Yeah. Well, it could be a storm. It could be this.
That's
it could be
true.
the-
You know what? Yeah, that's fair. That's
Weather.
a good guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. My guess is going to be type of clothing. A type of clothing.
That's a really good one too. See,
Yep.
they're broad but oddly specific.
Yes.
It's,
Exactly.
it can't be too specific because then you'll never have it. But it also can't be too broad because then it's not fair.
Well, it can't be too broad because that's fucking boring, and we're
Yeah.
just gonna it's just gonna we're gonna run out of category, or we'll keep
I
recycling categories
Love
every time.
clothing, awesome.
Yeah,
All right,
I
cool.
want to keep it fresh for the
I'm
listener.
stoked.
I want to
this
keep
is
it
good.
fresh.
This
I
is
wanna keep
good.
it fresh.
All right, let's go.
So I'm clicking random this time. Let's go for it. We've got list of Indiana State historical markers in Switzerland County.
Yes, this is gonna be awesome.
Yep,
I can't
this
even
is
wait.
Episode 3, folks, and we finally hit gold. This is exactly the kind of shit that we were hoping for. So yeah, Guy, the name of the list of Indiana State historical markers in Switzerland County. I had no idea that there was a Switzerland County in Indiana. Did you?
This is so specific. I have to spell the whole thing out.
List of Indiana State historical markers in Switzerland County. Any luck there? Pulling it up there, Guy? Got the article?
I'm at Marion County so far. I have to spell the whole.
No,
thing
you
out.
just gotta go to
Historical
search.
markers.
No, go back. Just search for list of Indiana State, like word for word.
That's what I'm doing. Historical markers.
List of Indiana State historical markers in Switzerland County.
Got it.
Fuck
oh,
yeah.
this is sick.
Hell yeah!
This
Very
is the
excited,
coolest
folks.
one.
Listener, I hope you're as excited as we are right now. Guy, you excited?
Oh, I am thrilled. This
All
is
right,
the coolest one.
Let's jump right into the fucking article. Let's do it. This is a list of the Indiana State historical markers in Switzerland County. Yes. Location of Switzerland County in Indiana, and there's a map showing, I guess, a grid of the state of Indiana, and there's
all the counties that are like,
all the counties. Yeah,
lots
location,
of counties.
Well, there's two. Most of the counties are kind of a beige color. But there's a red one that's in the bottom right corner and a purple one in the top left. Is the purple
one is a lake.
That's a lake?
Yeah.
Which lake? Is that one of the Great Lakes?
I think I'm pretty sure that Indiana is I don't know if Indiana borders a Great Lake.
Yeah, I think it's
Indiana's
Michigan. If I had
to
to guess?
west. Indiana's way west, more west.
No,
than
it's
that.
not.
Indiana?
No, Indiana. No.
Indiana, Idaho.
Indiana's right. It's right.
Oh yeah,
it's just south of Illinois.
Yes, it is,
Yeah.
and so it's hitting a Great Lake.
I don't think
bit of it.
I don't think it's Michigan. I don't know too much about the Great
Don't
Lakes.
care. It's definitely hitting a big body of water.
Absolutely. Okay, so the little purple thing, I thought that was before I scrolled down and noticed the red highlight. So we got Switzerland County, folks, in Indiana.
What does the state of Indiana look like to you? It looks like a stocking to me, like a sock.
It looks like but the elastic got blown the fuck out.
And
it's like a little tiny foot nubbin area, but the tall part of the sock is
like a really messed up foot.
Or it's just an empty sock, you know.
Yeah, empty sock, and then we got Switzerland County is imagine where the heel is.
Yeah, it's right down there.
It's on the heel. It's
on the
It's a
heel,
border county. It borders another state.
I'm not sure which state is just south east of Indiana, though.
No one knows really anyway. So
no, it doesn't matter. Let's get to it. Let's not get bogged down. I'll get started on this little chunk right here.
Yep.
This is intended to be a complete list of the official state historical markers placed in Switzerland County, Indiana, United States by the Indiana Historical Bureau. The locations of the historical markers and their latitude and longitude coordinates are included below when available, along with their names, years of placement, and topics as recorded by the Historical Bureau. There are 4 historical markers located in Switzerland County.
Such a cool. This is going to be the best one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I'm amped for
Yes.
for some stupid stuff right now.
Absolutely.
It's Indiana. It's gonna be.
Indiana rocks. If we have any listeners that are from Indiana right now, you fucking rock. It's a cool fucking state.
gosh.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones, he fucking
Yeah.
rocks. Dude,
That was the name
Zero
of the dog.
Boys. The Zero Boys, one of my favorite
Oh,
bands
wow,
of all
they were
time.
from Indiana?
Absolutely. John Cougar Mellencamp.
Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, the football team, the Colts.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not that cool. They're kind of like
Didn't they win the first Super Bowl?
they won a Super Bowl.
I
I
think
don't
it was
know.
the first one, didn't
Peyton
it?
Manning was on the team.
I
I
just
know a
drooled
little
a little
more
bit,
about
folks.
that than I should, but like,
Yeah.
anyway.
let's get into historical markers.
Yep. All right, we're opening up. Oh, it's a freaking. God damn it!
It's a table again, folks.
We hate table, but this one has pictures.
Listen, we handled we got. Listen, let's not get thrown by just the existence of a table, because I got a little too in my own head, and I got worried that the listener wasn't going to be able to understand what the fuck we were talking about based off the table. But we handled it very well last
Yeah,
time.
I thought it was fine, but it was a sports table. This is a little different.
Yeah.
This table has pictures, which is cool, but also, like, we're gonna have to describe those pictures. So
we love it. We'll have fun describing.
I would say go look it up on yourself, but I disagree with that. I think you should never look up these Wikipedia pages. Just go back to our transcripts and read. We're doing a great job at going through these.
Yeah.
Anyway, can I take the first one?
Go for it.
All right, so I'm going to explain the table real quick first. We got a marker title, then we have another category called image, where they put an image of something. Then we got year placed, and I guess like that's the year they put the marker down.
Yes.
Not anything else other than that. Then there's a location with the description and topics. Topics is cool.
We love topics.
We
folks.
love topics. All right, so I'm going to start with the first one. We got the birthplace of John Shaw Billings,
MD.
MD, April 12th, 1838 to March 11th, 1913.
real straight up Aries energy out of this motherfucker.
I don't know anything about astrology, but whatever.
I only know that because I'm an Aries myself.
Oh, okay.
So
Cool.
I have that
Well,
raw Aries energy.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
wait.
It's not April.
Oh, I don't know.
What?
Exactly. I have no idea what day it is. We don't
Yeah,
start
that's
these.
true.
This could be coming out in April.
Listen, as much as you're a learned individual, much like myself, I'd say it's safe to say we're both pretty fucked in the head, right?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'm a learned individual. I read, but I don't read. I listen to books on tape because I can't read.
That technically counts as reading.
Yeah, I mean,
you're
that's
absorbing
what people
the
tell you.
information.
I absorb a lot of information.
Yeah.
And it's in my
And
brain.
I've heard people say that if you're listening to an audiobook, it's not the same as real. Yeah, no shit, it's not. It's way easier.
And
you're getting
so much better.
It's so much better. You're getting the same
And then
fucking
people do the
information.
voices,
And
and
you're
it's
saying,
like,
"Oh,
oh.
it's not the same," implying that it's fucking worse.
It's entertainment,
Fuck
man.
You. Everything.
Like-
Listen, it takes all kinds, folks. We're not. Listen, we're an apolitical podcast. We're an
Yeah.
apolitical podcast, but I don't think it's fucking apolitical.
Going to be a lot of political people in these
to
historical
appreciate
markers,
the
though.
fact that it takes all kinds. Listen, it takes all
right.
kinds.
Going up, moving on. Image. There is an image of a white dude with a mustache. He's in profile.
I'm assuming this is John Shaw Billings, MD.
Yeah. He looks pretty much like your average Indianian.
Yeah, he's got a wild soup strainer mustache going
Yeah.
on right now.
Like-
That is not only going over the top lip, going down to the bottom lip. Couldn't tell if he had a soul patch because it's covering the little soul
Can you
patch
zoom in
area.
on this?
Yeah,
oh my
yeah.
gosh, you can zoom in.
Yeah, you can
Oh my
pinch.
gosh, it's pretty high res too.
Yeah, it's
this
a good
is
pick.
excellent. All right, he's got like a weird tie thing. It's not like a tie like you would
It's
think.
like one. He kind of is like dressed like Edgar Allan Poe or some shit. It's that.
Yeah.
It's that like turn of the century shit. What
I'm
years
actually.
was
He
he
looks
alive?
like he belongs in Brooklyn. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he's like he's like an old timey bike shop repair guy,
But you see,
or like a boot black.
but he's
you
a
know?
doctor, and this is what doctors looked like in the 1800s.
That's
I
what.
guess.
That's just what dudes looked like back then.
Yeah,
that's just
much
what
cooler.
dudes, Yeah.
Actually, I dig this style.
Not really. Dude. You can't say they're cooler looking. They look fucking weird and old.
Yeah, I like.
He's a handsome guy.
Yeah, he's cool.
If you try to dress like this now, guy, if
If
you
I
dress,
tried to dress like this now,
I would
I'd be
clown on
very
you.
popular.
I would clown on you.
know
I would
you
make fun of you.
because you're cool.
No, I'm
And
not.
no,
Look at me. I'm wearing. I
we're-
work.
listen.
Listen, folks. I work. I'm not gonna get too political, but I work for the government, and I'm wearing my required uniform right now. I look like a fucking loser.
the
I
thing
am not
is,
cool.
is that, like, in my opinion,
Sure.
you're pretty cool. And
Thank
in my
you.
opinion, I'm
Thank
pretty
you.
cool, and I dress like a dirtbag all the time, which is cool.
It is cool.
Now,
Yes.
what
You're way cooler than me for that.
What regular people, or not regular people, what hipster people think in Brooklyn, that this looks cool. So if I dress like this
Our
guy,
hipster. Wait, hold on, guy. This isn't. We're not. This isn't 2008 right now. This
I
is
hate
2024.
hipsters. I still hate
Are
them.
are hipsters even still a fucking
yeah,
thing?
they are. They live in Brooklyn.
Seriously?
Yeah, they look
like
at- they live in
2008 hipsters
They
never
have
went
funny
away.
mustaches.
They never went away.
No, they don't go away. Why would they go away?
The 2008 style of hipster, I thought they went the way of the.
Wait a minute. Did it change? Listen.
Yeah,
I've
it's all
been in
different now. When's the
I've
last
been
time you've
in
been to
in this basement for like 11 years.
Hell yeah, dog. That's the
Yeah,
way
so
to
I don't
do
know
it.
what's changed.
You were so tweaked by the hipsters of 2008 that you just holed up in a basement.
Yeah,
Hell
it's,
yeah.
yeah. Anyway, year placed for the historical marker, 1966.
Hell yeah.
That was a good year. Something happened. I don't know exactly. I think the British
There was
invasion
some,
was going on.
hippie shit. There was some hippie shit.
And the British invasion. So they,
Yeah,
they
there's some
but
hippie
they
shit.
liked this doctor guy, so they gave his
Acid
birthday.
tests, a lot of MK Ultra operatives getting their ideas. But this is an
Apolitical podcast.
Apolitical podcast.
Okay, location. The southwest corner of Junction State Road 250 and Lake Genevieve Road at
Geneva.
Geneva.
Yeah. Lake Geneva Road.
I like the way I said it.
I don't mean to jump in. I
At
apologize.
Allendale Village, west of East Enterprise and south of Allensville. And then it's got the latitude, longitude. I'm not 38 degrees, 52 feet.
I can't fucking be bothered.
We're not
going
gonna
to
read that shit.
Listen, that gets. Listen, I barely know grammar, and you're throwing all these different fucking symbols in here that don't mean shit. I know what degrees means, but then it's like feet, and then it's like there's like a
And north
point.
and west and whatever. It's a latitude and longitude. Listen,
latitude and longitude.
I'm gonna
Listen,
say-
folks, if you're listening while you're at work and your hands are preoccupied, or if you're like doing chores around the house, listen. I understand, but if your hands are free right now, folks, feel free to fucking pull up the
Now,
article and
hold on one second.
and read along with us while you're listening.
no, don't look it up. Just wait till you're done and then pull up our transcript. We have all the information you need. Don't worry
Who's
about it.
transcribing this?
I told you, the government. It's okay.
This is an apolitical podcast.
There's nothing political about the government transcribing.
Yes, there
our-
are. There's nothing political about the
I
government.
don't-
What
like,
the fuck
I mean,
are you
they're
talking
doing it
about?
in a apolitical way. Like sorta-
Listen to what you're saying.
well, I mean, there's government stuff that is apolitical.
Like what?
Like, let's see.
If you say the Supreme Court, so
No,
fucking
I'm
help
not
me
going
God.
to say the Supreme Court, but I
Thank
mean,
you.
I feel like the.
Listen, we're getting into politics right
This
now.
is not political though, but like I feel like your everyday like run of the mill like fixing the street like that's not political.
Sure, it is.
How's it political? You're just
Because
fixing
you-
the street.
Yeah,
What
that's
about
a
the
political
garbage
issue.
The garbage man? Is that
Yeah,
a
who's
politi-
going to pay for it? That's a political issue.
Yeah, well, all right. So, but it's not political.
Sure, it is. What do you mean? It's not, I just said it is, and you said yeah, sure, but it's not political.
It's
But
not.
listen to what you're saying.
You gotta pay these things.
Listener, we're moving on. Topics,
Topics:
of
science, medicine,
old
and
big dick John Shaw
inventions.
Billings.
Ooh, inventions and military. Whoa, he had so many cool
Apolitical,
things.
apolitical podcast.
But still, he made inventions.
The topics are science, medicine, and inventions. Military.
Yeah.
Weirdly listed group of topics right there. Not thrilled with
Those
that.
are topics.
Whoever. All I'm saying is whoever last edited this article, tighten it up a little bit. That's all I gotta say.
All right, you're up next.
Okay, we got Dr. Elwood Mead.
Another doctor.
From 1858 to 1936, and zooming in on this guy's picture,
Oh, yeah.
losing a little bit of a hair on top. Which you know what? No judgment.
That's
a
what I
fucking,
have going on.
Same here, brother. And that's a fucking. It's a hard look.
Not as cool.
The dude's
though.
kind of got you looking in his eyes. He kind of has a steely determination, but there's a little bit of brightness going on in his face. He's like somebody farted in the room, and he's trying not to fully laugh about
I'm
it. Like he
just-
just looks like he enjoys life.
I'm just gonna say it. They did the right thing. The top billing for Billings. The right move.
Yeah, this he looks cool. He's got a bow
He's
tie
okay,
on.
but he's no Billings.
Nah, Billings, big
Bill-
dick. We got Big Dick Billings at the top,
Yeah,
and we
big,
love
big
him.
Dick Billings.
Yep, and so the year this marker was placed was 1980. Is the year that John Lennon died. May he rest in peace.
Location.
And location. We got the northeastern corner of the junction of State Roads 156 and 250, 1 block west of the Ohio River in Patriot. That is a hard-ass name for a town, let me tell you what.
Yep.
And the topics are science, medicine, and inventions, nature, and natural disasters.
Sweet. This guy rules.
Yo,
I
speaking
like
of
him
natural
too.
disasters, I did a rewatch on the Tommy Lee Jones movie Volcano.
Yeah, that movie's entertaining.
It kicks ass. It's a kick-ass movie, but here's the problem with Volcano. It's one of them Hollywood movies where it came out like months apart from another movie that's basically the same plot.
Mount St. Helen.
No, Dante's Peak. Remember
Dante's
Peak?
Peak. Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, Pierce Brosnan and Sarah Connor. What's
Oh,
her name?
yeah,
Linda Thompson? Linda Hamilton. What's her name?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, you're saying yeah to an either or. Good one, guy. Thanks. You're really helping me out over here.
Yep.
All right, great. Moving on. You got the next fucker on here.
Dude, I read the Dr. Elwood Mead as
Wait, hold on.
Deadwood Mead.
Hold on. They got another marker. Read this one because I just did.
Oh my
Dr.
gosh,
Elwood.
Dr. Shaw Billings, he's up again because he rules.
He's got another historical
Yo,
marker, folks.
he is
Big
the
Dick
man.
Johnny
Big
Shaw
Dick
Billings.
Shaw.
Hell yeah, Big Dick
All right.
Sean Billings. That's
Shaw,
right.
Billings, whatever. I
Shaw.
don't care.
John
Anyway,
Shaw.
John Shaw. We got another picture of him. Same picture as before.
Same picture as before. Still
looking cool.
Still looking awesome.
Yeah, I kind of like.
Handsome looking guy. Handsome looking guy.
This was put up in 2018. It looks like.
2018.
And whatever. The location is SR 250 and Allensville Road, northwest corner, Allensville, and then some stupid.
We're not even gonna. Let's not.
We
even
acknowledge
it.
it's there because of the transcript that people are going to be reading
I
later.
didn't acknowledge it last time. Who gives a shit?
Well, it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
All right. Anyway, let's see what we got. We got topics: science, medicine, and invention, education, library, building, and architecture.
Hell yeah.
Billings, man, Big Dick Billings.
Big Dick Billings.
All right.
Now we got Theobald Farmstead. That's a fucking stupid ass name. I'm just gonna say it right here and now, folks. Theobald. Listen, if I'm assuming that this is somebody of European descent.
No.
If I'm wrong, I don't give a shit, dude. Farmstead. That's a British ass name, dude.
Like, what?
Listen,
they just wanted another
we brought
marker.
it up. We brought it up on the last episode, folks, and it bears repeating. We're gonna butcher certain words and names because even though we're well read, we're not we're not perfect.
We're the reason why
but
we really can't read.
Yeah, we're well read, but we don't know how to read. We're very learned individuals, but listen, we're not perfect. We're the reason why pencils come with erasers, folks. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
So, Theobald Farmstead, no picture, just no idea what this fucker looks like. Year it was placed was 2022, and the location is 5147 East State Highway 56 in Vive. Hey, it kind of sounds like my name, PJ.
Yeah.
Vive. Imagine if I was from Vive, Indiana. And
PJ from Vive.
PJ from Vive. That sounds
Vive
pretty
is
cool.
pretty cool.
And if I was
In
a DJ,
Switzerland County.
If I was a DJ, I'd be
DJ PJ
from
Vive.
DJ PJ from Vive. Hey, what's going on, folks? It's DJ PJ from Vive with you in the morning on your morning commute. Looking like we got a little bit of a traffic jam, and the location seems to be at 5147 East State Highway 56, which guy, is the location of the Theobald Farmstead Historical Memorial.
It's not a memorial. It's a historical marker.
Whatever. I fucked it up.
No, it's okay. It's just like we don't.
That's
know
not
what
the kind of broadcasting that we do here.
We
folks.
don't even know what the marker looks like or what it is because we had
There's no picture of it on here.
and it doesn't matter because if they didn't.
But folks,
listen,
if
what's the point?
if you're a listener and you live in Indiana, we're giving you specific locations. If we were literate enough to know how to communicate the precise coordinates, which I'm not going to fucking bother doing, you can literally just punch it into your GPS on your phone and just go there immediately.
There's
or you
definitely-
can just look up the addresses. We're telling you the addresses. Go check them out.
these are
Report
definitely
back. Yeah.
geocache sites. There's definitely some geocaches in there.
What the fuck is that money?
Do you know what a geocache is?
What the fuck?
They're like
No.
these locations. You put them into your GPS and you go there and you find things and you people leave notebooks and you sign your name in the notebook or write something weird.
Folks, this probably didn't get picked up on mic, but I just rolled my eyes. That
Yeah,
shit's
yeah, yeah.
so stupid.
Oh,
Fuck.
there's lots of people that do it though. I mean,
Yeah,
I
they
don't do it. I just know about it because
Yeah, why do you know about it?
well, because I have friends that do it. And
All right. Yeah, that's fair. You know what? I take it back. You know what, folks? I'm being a hater over here, and that's not the spirit of the podcast.
Some people like scavenger hunts.
Yeah.
Sometimes you find notes that lead you to other places. One guy found a gun
Oh, never mind. I completely
Badass.
I rescind. I'm rescinding. I'm reaching out into the ether, and I'm rescinding my eye roll. That's fucking awesome.
like,
We are
I
a
always-
apolitical podcast, but we are pro gun.
Yeah. Pro.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah.
Pro firearm.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
I'm not
pro-gun.
even going to say that we're pro Second Amendment because the jury's out on that one. I
Yeah,
don't,
yeah. But
I don't
guns-
necessarily give a
guns are
shit.
cool.
Guns in general, fucking kick ass.
But
like them.
But geocaching, don't like. I thought about doing it because I was like, "This is cool. It's awesome. It sounds like fun to scavenger hunt." And then I was like thinking to myself, like, well, nobody's gonna want to do this, and I don't want to admit it because then anybody who wants that I admit it to is gonna be like, "Whoa, you're a nerd." But
Who gives a shit?
exactly. And then I
Yeah.
thought about doing it. But then I thought about like, what if I find a severed finger?
That'd be pretty cool,
No,
actually.
yeah, but
Actually, no, it sounds cool in theory,
Yeah,
but if you,
it sounds
until
cool.
you're, yeah,
think about all of the so all right, so think about all the things you have to do. You have to call the cops, which I don't want to call the cops because I don't want to be involved with cops because this is an apolitical podcast.
Yes.
But we don't like cops.
that's completely. Listen, it's a fucking job. Fucking,
It's a bad job.
You
It's stupid.
you decide to make
Yeah.
that your line of career. I don't give a fuck.
But
Like,
there's
it's
nobody
stupid.
else to call when you find a severed finger, and that is,
Yeah.
and you need to call somebody because fucking somebody's either missing a finger or they're dead somewhere, and then you found the clue to their death, and I'm not equipped to solve a murder, and so like.
Honestly, guy, if I saw a severed finger and there was no other signs of any malfeasance going on,
That is the sign of malfeasance, though.
not really. It could have just been somebody on a hike, or it could.
Who lost a finger?
Yeah, people
How
lose
did they
fingers
lose
all
a
the-
finger? No, people do not lose fingers all the time.
Sure, they do.
No, they don't.
Or
No,
maybe they lost.
absolutely
They,
don't.
they could have lost their finger in a hiking accident,
But
or a camping accident. They could have lost it and
And-
kept it, and they wanted to try and keep it with them so they can get out of the
and then
area.
somebody put it in a geocache location.
Yeah, and they dropped it.
That person was straight up murdered. If you're finding a finger,
You're jumping to conclusions.
No, I'm
guy.
not. Because
Yeah.
if somebody is sending you on it, if you're going, because geocaching is like a thing you do. Like, so people put in the coordinates, they send them off into like Reddit or some kind of thing, and then you go and you find that location. And if you go there and you find it, and you find a severed finger, somebody killed that person.
Well, not necessarily. They could have tortured them. They could have just cut the finger off.
Exactly.
Yeah, it could have been. It could have been.
Violence
Listen, it
occurred.
could have been. It could have been a deadbeat gambler who owed money to a bookie, and the bookie
exactly.
cut his finger off.
But
the
violence
guy's totally
occurred,
fine. He just
and-
doesn't have a finger.
Yeah, violence occurred.
I know
and
plenty of
now-
people. There's plenty of people who have missing fingers, and they still
Right.
carry out very fulfilling lives. Listen, we're not an ableist podcast.
Listen,
we're not
I
an
am
ableist
not
podcast.
saying that. I'm just saying that I feel like I would have to call the authorities, which I don't want to ever do because they don't know how to handle things because they're trained with their only tool, which is a gun. So they come over and they're like, "Oh, look at this finger. Let's shoot it," because that's the only like.
Oh yeah.
They're like
dumb as a box of rocks.
So then,
dumb
so
as
then,
a box of rocks.
then I have to be there, give my name, which I don't want to give my name because I don't want the government knowing about me, and I
They
don't
know
want
everything. You're holding a cell phone in your
Listen,
hand. I'm
I
watching
know.
you hold a cell phone, and
But
you're
I don't-
speaking into a microphone.
Yeah, I know, and I know the government is listening because they're taking down the transcripts. That you
Yeah,
should
but
read
this is
later.
an apolitical podcast.
apolitical podcast.
Apolitical podcast. Let's
Anyway.
move on. Where the fuck were we? What
we
were
we
talking
finished. We finished.
about? Yeah, the list of the. We finished it.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, no. We didn't do what's it called topics.
Oh, the topic of Thebod.
Thebod.
Yeah, good old Thebod. His topics were agriculture, immigration, and ethnic group. So maybe he isn't of European descent if it's saying immigration and ethnic group, unless he
I don't know.
immigrated from Europe.
He doesn't have a picture. He's not as cool as Big Dick Shaw. Big Dick Billings Shaw.
No, Big Dick Billy's the. Even though his name's not Billy, what's his first name?
It's John,
John.
but it should be Billy.
Yeah, Big Dick Johnny is. He's the winner of this competition because this motherfucker got two historical
markers.
markers.
Yeah.
So.
He's pretty historical.
Yeah, Dr. John Shaw Billings, shout out. That's the end of the table. We got C also, list of Indiana state historical markers. Maybe we'll come across that article throughout this podcasting journey that we're on
Not
right
today
now.
though,
Not
because
today.
it's stupid.
Yeah,
And then
and,
National Register of Historical Places listings in Switzerland County, Indiana.
I'm getting my mind blown right now that there's a county called Switzerland.
Yeah. It's
That's
cool.
that's dope.
I know.
That's pretty dope.
Dude, as
That's a
soon
cool
as we
name.
got as soon as we got the headline of what we were reading, like the article topic,
This is like the juice of what we wanted to get
this
out
is what
of
we
this
want to do.
podcast.
Yeah, it's short. Now we it could have been longer, but
I'm fine with it. I'm fine
Yeah.
with the short one, and I'm sure our listeners appreciate that we're not like padding shit out,
Dude.
And we don't have like originally when we were talking about this, brainstorming this, we were like, let's make every episode an hour no matter what. So if it's a long article, we have to like compress and like rush through it and like make sure that we don't go over an hour. And if it's a short one like today, we'd have to like pad it out for an hour. I don't want to do that to the listener.
Yeah.
It just is what it is. And listen, I don't want to do that to us. I think what we're doing right now is a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
we're
it's
creative.
perfect.
We're being creative. We're expressing ourselves.
It's also
Yeah.
it gave us something to do. Now when we go to Switzerland, we're
Even
going to
though we
go to
have
Switzerland
so much-
County.
Guy,
we're
we have
gonna
so much shit to do.
But we're
all
going to
the
see
time.
those 4 markers.
Absolutely. And
And now we know.
it's something to look for.
Yeah,
you know?
it's great. It's like geocaching, except like you don't find a finger.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, references. Oh, do we have to read references? This is
Yeah,
stupid.
absolutely. There's only 5 references. I'll start. Indiana historical markers by county. State of Indiana retrieved 2012 315.
Okay. Number 2, birthplace of John Shaw Billings,
Woo!
M.D. April
Yep.
12th, 1838 to March 11th, 1913. Indiana Historical Bureau, N.D. Accessed 2012 0314.
All right, and then we got
Don't
Dr.
understand.
Elwood Mead, 1858 to
pretty cool,
1936.
too.
Indiana Historical Bureau, ND, Access 2012 314.
Okay, number 4. IHB 2020, parentheses, 2020, 12, 15, end parentheses, period. Dr. John Shaw Billings. Yeah!
Yeah.
HIB retrieved 2024, 03, 22.
And last one, 5, IHB 2022 627. Theobald Farmstead, IHB retrieved 2024 322. External links, I'm just going to pile
blast
through this. Indiana Historical Marker Program, Indiana Historical Bureau, last edited 4 months ago by Mick Elise.
Mick Elise.
Mick
Okay.
Elise.
He's
Mick
pretty cool.
Elise. Mick Elise. Mick Elise.
Mick Elise.
Dude, Nutty Professor is a great fucking movie.
I'm just going to say this right now. We shouldn't do the related articles because we're not going to, we might end up hitting those anyway.
That's true. We'll
So
save it
skip
for another
those,
time.
and then it's a
that's it.
Wikipedia.
That's the end of the article.
That
Folks,
was great.
We made it. That's the end of episode 3 of the Wiki Pod with me, your host, me, PJ.
And me, Guy.
All right. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.